Hey, what's going on? How can I help you?
In Paradise.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
I'm Deputy Richard, York County Sheriff's Office.
Sweet. Can I get badge number as well?
My call sign's 449. We don't really have badge number.
How do you spell it? How do you say it? Twargoski. Okay.
So,
sweet. How can I help you guys today?
Of course, we got a call. You were out here with the camera. As long as you're not on their property, you're good. I'm sure you know that.
Of course I know that.
But we had to come out here and do our due diligence.
Hey,
and just make
I understand, and I appreciate you guys coming up, very respectful and very knowledgeable. I wish we had some more of that here.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. Okay, so it's not illegal for him to film. I got you. I got you.
And it's funny because the conversation came to, just why don't you just touch my truck and then we'll put it in public.
I was driving in, this dude was following me.
I got it.
This guy's really good at circular conversations, by the way. That's number 2. That's the second time he said that same sentence. Oh, there's number 3. There's number 3.
The video begins with a simple question. Am I allowed to leave the property? Immediately, the officer contradicts himself, stating that the person cannot leave and demands their information. Today's footage serves as a cautionary tale. Even seemingly respectful officers can violate rights simply because they lack knowledge of the law they enforce. From the outset, viewers see how quickly confusion can escalate during a routine interaction.
Well, like I said, you can ask, he doesn't have to answer, and he's perfectly within his right to, as long as he's in public. I got you, man. Okay. What? I got you. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I was just curious why he was filming that.
All right, man. Well, like I said, he doesn't. I got you. He doesn't have to give you an answer, so if you want to go ahead and head on out of here, if there's anything else we can help you with, just let us know, okay? All right.
I don't appreciate it.
I understand that.
Anybody does, but he's even said that he's too scared to go in there and ask for it.
I got you.
Dude, I'm terrified.
All right.
I'm terrified.
I appreciate you, boss. Have a good day.
See you later, buddy.
All right, man. Like I said, as long as you're not going into their private property.
I have no intention of doing that whatsoever. And I mean, nobody's even told me to leave anyway. So if they want to tell me to leave, I don't want to make like a hearsay situation or anything. If they want me trespassed, just have somebody come out and tell me that. And
I haven't talked to them yet. We just seen you out here, so we thought we'd make contact with you first, okay?
So I'm just curious. So you came and made contact. You have no idea what the story is inside there.
We know what the caller wants.
Oh, so they want me
just
trespassed. Is that what?
Deputy Richard approaches respectfully, identifying himself and explaining the reason for the visit. A call about a suspicious person filming near a business. The interaction starts calm, with both parties acknowledging property boundaries and legal rights. Despite the courteous approach, the officer's lack of clarity becomes apparent. He acknowledges the man's right to film in public, yet simultaneously raises concerns about potential trespassing, showing how confusion can create unnecessary.
Necessarily.
No?
They just we're calling about a suspicious person.
Okay, so I'm still allowed to go in there then, right?
As far as I'm concerned right now, yes.
Oh, okay.
I am going to go in there and talk to them and see what they want to do.
So your body cam is rolling, right?
Yeah, that's on.
So are you going to go in there, you're going to ask them if they want me to leave or be trespassed from the building? Like you're going to go...
100% I'm going to ask if they care that you're out here, if you go onto their property.
So you're going to go solicit a trespass, 100%.
Yeah,
okay, sounds good.
Awesome.
All right. And just make sure you have that CAD number for me as soon as you come back. Thanks.
No problem. Okay? But understand, if he's down there on the road and he's filming, he's 100% within his rights. That is a public area that he can film. Okay, we clear on that? You want him trespassed.
There it is, solicitation.
Actually, she brought it up first because you walked over here into the parking lot.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to need your ID so I can trespass.
Oh, you're going to need my ID?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. So what happens if I go walk back over there?
I'm still going to trespass you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. So I need your ID.
Okay. So am I being detained?
At this point, yeah.
At this point, I am being detained. So am I allowed to?
Would you like a supervisor?
Am I allowed to leave the?
Conversation continues. Circular logic. The officer repeatedly asks for identification, claiming a need to document a verbal trespass, even though the man is standing entirely on public property. Questions about rights, legal obligations, and hypothetical scenarios demonstrate the officer's lack of legal grounding. The man calmly challenges these inconsistencies, highlighting the importance of knowing your rights when facing overreach from authorities.
property?
No, because
no,
I need
now I'm
your
not
information.
allowed to leave the property.
I need your information.
So
you
you're
can
not
trespass.
going to give me ample time to leave, right? Is this what you're saying?
not-
They
Leave.
don't want you
You're
to come
detained.
back.
Okay, so what you're saying is if they want me to leave, right?
They want you to leave.
Right. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is go step back onto the public property, right?
And I'm going to come over there and I'm going to get your ID. And I'm going to tell you you're trespassing not to come back to this property
You are.
indefinitely. And then if you do, you're going to be arrested for trespassing.
Okay. Cool.
All right, let's walk over here. I'll
Sweet.
get your ID from you. You a resident of South Carolina? Like South Carolina driver's license?
I'm not going to answer any questions, buddy.
Okay.
You can bring your supervisor out here, though. That'd be good.
440, 440.
So now you're under the guise that while I'm standing out here now, after I've left the property. So now you're under the impression that now that I'm off the property, now I need to give you my ID.
Yes, because
Right?
you're being trespassed.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll just wait for the
All
supervisor.
right, you can just stay right here.
Sounds good.
I think
We got a supervisor on the way? All right.
on the like on the roadway.
Now tell me, I'm gonna give you a chance for some, to show some knowledge here.
Tension escalates when the officer clarifies that future trespassing could lead to arrest. The man steps back onto public property, asking if he must now provide ID while off the private property. The officer insists, citing a verbal trespass and potential indefinite ban from the property. This illustrates a critical point. A citizen's legal right to remain in public spaces can be misrepresented by officers unfamiliar with proper procedures.
Now, if I were to leave a property, right, or if they said, I'll give you a scenario. Let's say that they said that I had to leave, right, and I left and ran away before you guys got here. What are you guys gonna do?
That's different.
That's different.
You are here. You are here. We
I
made
am
contact
here,
with
right?
you,
Right.
And they want you indefinitely trespassed
Yep.
from the property,
Yep.
which means you're good now, right?
So then what? Now
You left.
I'm gonna tell you I identify as good citizen for this report.
Okay.
So now what's gonna happen when I do that?
Okay, I still need your ID. You're still going to be trespassed indefinitely from the property.
Really?
That's what's going to
Really?
happen. Yes, this is private property.
Okay.
This is public.
Mm-hmm.
That's private, right? We can agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you up there.
Yeah.
The second you walked across the parking lot
Yeah.
and started filming,
Yeah.
they decided, hey, I don't want you on my property,
Huh.
right? They have every right to do that, being a private business. Correct?
Yeah. Absolutely.
We can agree on that.
Yeah.
So from here on out, in the future, say tomorrow you decide you want to come out here and film again, and you step foot on that property,
Yeah.
and we get called, you're going to go to jail for
Right.
trespassing.
Right. So yeah. So now.
But in order for me to
Yeah.
put that information into our
The discussion becomes a real-world lesson in rights versus officer assumptions. The man asks hypothetical questions. If he were to leave or not comply immediately, what actions would be taken? The officer's answers are inconsistent, yet he maintains authority. Viewers can observe how a lack of legal knowledge can lead officers to threaten citizens unnecessarily, reinforcing the importance of remaining calm, informed, and respectful during confrontations.
system, I have to have
Oh
your name.
really?
Right?
Oh really?
What do you want me to put in there?
Really? Good citizen. I just told you.
Good citizen?
I just told you. Yeah. We
That's-
can go.
that's
We can
what
go
I'm-
with a verbal
that's what I'm
trespass.
gonna put in there? No.
Yeah. No.
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 Does that not exist? It's just a shoulder shrug, not a yes or no.
How are we supposed to enforce it if we don't know?
I just asked you. I just asked you a
Okay.
question.
You can just wait for my.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's always the you can
How
just
old are you?
wait. It's always the you can just wait, and I'm not going to argue with you when
I'm
you
not
can't answer a question.
I'm not wrong with it. If you know this stuff so good, why don't you become a cop? If you're so versed
I'm not gonna answer that question on the grounds of stupidity.
Okay.
You think I want to come and do this to people?
Do what? Enforce the law?
Enforce the law? Really? You're enforcing an imaginary law, my friend.
Okay.
And hopefully your supervisor does come out here nice and educated, because
I hope-
if he's
Even as the conversation seems procedural, deeper issues emerge. The officer admits the property owner has the right to trespass individuals, but struggles with the implementation of verbal trespasses and documenting public interactions. The man points out inconsistencies in logic, questioning why ID is required while he remains off the private property. This exchange is an excellent illustration of the gap between law enforcement perception and citizens' actual rights.
You're gonna tell me that what I need to do is give you my ID. I am gonna give you my ID, and I'm gonna give you my my information under threat of arrest, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna file an internal affairs complaint, and then I'm gonna sue the shit out of this county.
Who said you were under arrest?
No, you said I was detained.
Detained and being arrested are two different things.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let me ask you, what happens if I were to just walk away right now?
Nothing right now.
Nothing right now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And nothing as soon as the supervisor gets here.
Okay, man. I'm gonna walk back over here.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh, we got Mr. Gloves in the back here.
Yes, sir.
He's excited. Let's go.
A supervisor is called, highlighting the critical role leadership plays in clarifying ambiguous situations. The officer emphasizes that stepping onto the property again without permission could result in arrest. The man listens carefully, asking clarifying questions about legal standing, rights, and procedural requirements. This demonstrates how recording encounters and asking questions can prevent rights violations and ensure transparency in situations where officers may be overstepping.
Hold on.
Not too much. What's going on today?
I got no answers for any of your questions, other than the fact that I just want to know if I get told that I'm trespassing, I'm no longer allowed to go what's called a verbal trespass, and I'm standing right here off the property. What was your name?
Deputy Richard.
Richard?
Yep.
Oh, Richard. Yeah, that makes sense. So Mr. Richard here said that if I'm standing on a public easement that he...
Ultimately, the conversation resolves peacefully. The man remains on public property, no longer required to provide ID, and leaves with a clear understanding of his rights. The officer maintains professionalism, albeit with limited legal understanding. The interaction ends with mutual respect, but underlines the central issue. Good intentions alone are not enough if officers misapply laws or miscommunicate citizens' rights.
still needs to get my ID. He still needs to get my ID. So what you're telling me, I just want to make sure that I'm under the correct understanding that I can identify as good citizen, and as long as I'm not on the property, then if I don't return, nothing's going on.
Okay. Well, if you don't want to identify yourself, don't go back on the property, okay?
Hold on.
See you later, Richard.
Take it easy, bro.
Hey, thanks for the free education, man. He's not upset, he's just disappointed. It's okay.
The video closes with a reflection. Even courteous officers can inadvertently violate rights due to a lack of legal knowledge. This encounter highlights why every citizen must understand their rights and why recording interactions is essential for accountability. Viewers are reminded to subscribe, like, and comment to help spread awareness. The lesson is clear: knowledge and preparation protect your rights, even when dealing with seemingly good police officers.